Isto é novo.
Ai, meu Deus.
Faz. Tá bem.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound.
Sério. Está certo, legendas em inglês. Porreiro.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
Boa tarde.
By the time your ridiculous secret society
Olá,
turns
Tiago.
up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head,
Como é que estás?
I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert,
Eu estou
you
bem.
can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
Ainda estás fedido.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Vou fazer lá mais vinhos.
Stop annoying our host,
Estarei
Louis.
lá.
Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome
Vais
teach
fazer
you
no
anything?
YouTube ou na Twitch?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours.
E é maluquinha.
You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Burchard! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
A Kátia já está em casa?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Ah, ok. Foda-se, andam à porrada com as meninas e às chapadas. Está com 50 fogo. Está como é que foi? Fodeu. Levou um tiro e morreu.
For God's sake, Louis. I told you to let me do it.
Não me chegaste a responder. Não sei se ouviste. Vais fazer no
You
YouTube ou
know,
na
I was in
Twitch.
control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Burchard case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive. How many times must I tell you?
Ah, ok.
You must never put your life on the line for me. You're much more important than you can ever imagine. Right, let's go now.
Manda um beijo pra Kátia. Olá, Kátia. Correu bem o trabalho? Tá tudo. E contigo? Mais ou menos.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you?
Só mais
You
um.
ditched me in Paris with no explanation.
Que é porque ainda estás
And
doente.
off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer. And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island. The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you.
Tens que cantar
In any
menos fado.
case,
Cantas
it's time
muito.
for you to stop all this, Mother.
Estou a
It no
brincar.
longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this
Eu
trip.
por acaso também
and
só
all
cheguei
I've
um bocado
done
a
is
casa.
think
Contrary
about
to what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's
Foda-se,
legendary
não há pasta dos
parties?
dentes. A mulher tem os
Oh,
dentes
no.
castanhos.
We have been
Cruzes.
friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the
Mas
invitation
na
came
França não
from
sabem
him.
que ela lava os dentes.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Thank you.
Your Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise
Boa
it has
tarde.
nothing to do with the legendary party
Já
that
deixei
you
lá que
all
obrigada,
appear to be
Kátia.
preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related
Tudo
to the
bem?
legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island. And only a very few
Olha,
ever make it. Indeed. I imagine this must be your
Eu
first
sou,
time
correu
here.
bem.
That's right. Until now, I've never been
Foi
invited
com
by
medo só
anyone.
Tiago, pá.
You
Ela
won't
agora,
soon
como vai estar
forget.
mais ativo no YouTube,
Given what I've seen so
vai
far,
voltar a ter
I
o
wish I'd
sucesso
been
que tinha no
passed over.
YouTube, pá.
Come, Duchess.
Com
They're
calma.
waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur
Finalmente.
Derichet, if you would like to
É,
join
com
us.
calma,
I'm
vais
coming,
ver.
Duchess.
E eu espero ter
Cardinal? A Duchess?
outra vez.
I wonder if
E
all the
vais
guests
ter.
here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I
Lá
would
está,
have
meu.
gone for a better suit.
A maior parte do pessoal curte futebol. Não é porque eu não gosto que o resto do pessoal não gosta, né? Muita gente gosta. Acho que se calhar as pessoas até dão mais valor ao jogo de futebol do que propriamente a Call of Duty e assim, sei lá. Digo eu. Eu sou-te sincera, eu fiquei na tua live mesmo só para marcar presença, porque futebol sabes que não é um tema que me diga alguma coisa.
Your hand!
Antes tive 45 pessoas assistindo. Então, e opa, uns dias tens 45, outros dias vais ter mais.
Did you put it in a safe place?
Foi como tu me
Yes.
disseste a mim quando eu
I
comecei a
made
ser
sure no one was following me.
a estar
Don't
mais
worry,
vezes no meu
Sarah,
canal.
no one's going to find
Como tu
it.
me disseste, opá, um dia de cada vez.
Are you absolutely
calma.
sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Olha, não tinha subscritos
Right.
nenhum, já tenho 27.
Just one thing
Pá,
to do.
é uma coisa, aos bocadinhos.
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find
Que
it.
jogo é
That is the
esse?
point, my dear.
Olha,
No one
este é
must
um
ever put
jogo
their hands on it
que eu
again.
sinceramente instalei mesmo só para ver se
trusted you.
gostava ou não.
No, Sarah. Don't.
Fiquei chunga por não ter legendas em português.
No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Já disse que não.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
O jogo chama-se The
I'm
Council.
fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Olha,
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with
Ok,
me.
vai lá, fazes bem.
I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Para usar essa lana. Não corre? Não, tem medo de cair.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Tenho que ir também
Yes,
no
Duchess?
jantar e
I'm not sure if you
depois para a
remember, but we've met
Faz bem,
before.
Tiago.
At that time,
Até
you were
já,
of
boa
two minds
continuação
as
de
to your
live.
choice of career.
Beijinho para
Tell
vocês
me, what
dois.
have you been up to
Bom
since?
jantar-se.
Well, I've devoted myself to the interests of France to the best of my abilities. A few years ago, I had a brush with some of your fellow countrymen.
Counter-revolutionaries, I'd imagine.
Exactly. They got away.
thanks to a little diversion I came up with to keep the sans-culottes away. Believe me, they came close to adorning the walls of the catacombs of Paris.
So that young French diplomat was you? The mercy you showed the agents of the Queen roused the admiration of the court. Few would have let them leave France alive.
Duchess, I'm surprised that anyone still remembers.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me? What a sweet talker you are. Remind me of how we met?
Oh, Emily, I am marked for life. I'm sure you leave your mark on every man who crosses your path.
Pardon?
That extravagant uniqueness, with its rare blend of whimsical banality and cat-like curiosity. There's a veil of mystery around you that only adds to your charm and your curves. You would enchant any man.
Hold it, Louis. You've lost me there.
It's as though you have several women hidden inside you, Emily. I mustn't share my true feelings about you. If I ever dared, I...
No, dare not, Louis. Better that way. You go and take a deep breath, and we'll forget all about it.
Hey, Emily, you've gone all red. Are you blushing?
Right, time to go to the manor.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me? Emily, please excuse me insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected. My mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
When Sir would like to go to the manor, it will suffice to take the stone stairs there. Duty calls. Of course, Sir may take as much time as he requires.
You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf? There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother. Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
A Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili, quantilia produncia mundus ergatur. You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with. I tend to agree.
There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any. Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away. Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder. Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder. This might just come in handy. This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Não. Bem, gente, eu sinceramente não estou a gostar do jogo nem um bocadinho. Por isso, vou terminar a live. Depois eu tento regressar com um dos jogos que eu tenho que gosto. E logo se vê. Vou desinstalar porque sinceramente não me está a cativar nadinha. E quando não me cativa de início, acabou. Por isso, um beijinho. Não se esqueçam de subscrever, partilhar e deixar o vosso like.